Getting ready for the holidays can be very challenging. You feel like you're cooking all the time, but then there's still no food to eat. If you're like me and you prep, you're probably making stews, you're probably getting your meat seasoned and stuff like that, baking. But then when it comes to the actual meal of the day, there's absolutely nothing. On such days, this by force jollof, what I call lazy day jollof, is going to be perfect. These are turkey gizzards and I'm cutting them up in halves. I've already washed them, checked to make sure that they don't have that lining still sticking in there. So it's a very lazy day. I don't really feel like doing much. I thought of what to cook. I looked in the freezer. I remembered I got this around Thanksgiving, and I'm just gonna make some quick jollof rice. So let's just say lazy day jollof. I'm going to transfer my gizzards here. Like I said, they've been pre-washed. I'm going to add some salt. Not too much salt because I'm going to season this with this green chili sauce. Recipe's here and it's already seasoned. It has salt and everything in there already. I'm also going to use some onion powder. About a tablespoon. About a teaspoon garlic powder. There is garlic in this sauce already as well. And of course lots of onions. So this green chili actually has everything you need in a marinade. It has ginger, it has scallions, it has, I actually put parsley in, it has a lot of green peppers. So it is a condiment on its own, it's a dip, it can be a marinade. Using it here on this meat to cook it. So I'm just going to stir it, mix it up. And I'm going to add in here about a 1/3 cup of water. Cover and bring to a boil. Gizzards normally give off a lot of liquid, and so I put just a little bit of water on it to cook to begin with. And now that it has cooked for about 15 minutes, I am just going to add more water to actually cook through. So I'm going to cover this, let it cook for an additional 25 to 30 minutes. And I have some oil heated. I'm going to go ahead and fry these gizzards until they're golden. Beautifully fried, golden, so huge. I think I should also add that you can use any kind of protein that you have. I happen to have some turkey gizzards, but whatever you have available, you can use chicken, you can use beef, you can use fish. It's just the idea of just using your green chili sauce and other ingredients to quickly make jollof. That is key, but this gizzard is so good. So if you like gizzard, you want to try it. I'm trying to get as much of my onions caramelized as possible. This is going to be a very simple stew, or let's say simple jollof. The stew, which is the base, I'm not doing much. So I want to make sure that the flavor is actually well laid out. It has to have a nice profile. So here's where I say I'm actually making a very lazy day jollof. I'm just going to use tomato paste. And to that, I'm also going to add about a tablespoon more of my green chili sauce. So that is going to be where my pepper, my garlic. Of course, I still have some garlic powder in the broth or the stock for the gizzard. So when combined, it's gonna be good. This has parsley, ginger, garlic, different kinds of green chilies, onions. So very well laid out. I'm also going to add 3 bay leaves. I'm going to allow this to cook on low heat for about 10 minutes. For additional flavor, I'm going to be adding some Better Than Bouillon. This is the beef base one, and I'm going to be adding in here about a teaspoon, maybe I should say 2 teaspoons of that. And that goes right in here. It's going to enhance also the color of my stew, judging from the color of it, and bring a lot of flavor as well. So I'm going to stir this, let my stew fry up some more, and then I'm going to add in my rice. So I've washed my rice just as you would wash your rice when you are cooking it, and I'm going to just pour it right here into my stew, stir it to almost be like toasting in here in the stew. I like to cook my jollof this way because stirring it inside the stew allows it to absorb the rich color of the stew. It also helps you to have an idea on how much water to add to your rice so that you get the perfect color for your jollof. Well, speaking of rich color, I hope you've seen my party jollof stew video. If you haven't, it is here on the channel, and you most likely need it for your holiday cooking. So now that my rice is toasted a little bit, I've added the stock from my gizzards that I cooked. It is green because of the green chili sauce. I'm going to stir it, and then now I'm going to be adding some extra water to cook it through. And it is boiling water, so it's going to help the rice cook faster. Keep the temperature. The rice has been toasting in here, so it's already warm. So adding cold water is just going to more like retard its progress. I say we'll sign it. You want this rice to be cooked and ready to eat in no time anywhere. Remember, it's by force jollof. A commodore and as a quadro ebubu no. Bibi saying I'll pen in my so share. Yes, I feel like I needed just a little bit of water, so I've added just a little bit more, and I think now I'm just gonna go ahead, cover this, and let it cook through. It smells amazing. You wouldn't even think that, you know, we cut corners to make this jollof. At this point, it smells like it would, regardless of how you made the stew. 12 minutes later, and I'm checking on my rice. This is jollof, so you want to be stirring it every now and then so it cooks evenly. And because I'm using gizzards that I've also fried, I wanted to absorb a little bit more moisture, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce it right now into my jollof whilst I still have some liquid. That way it is going to soften up and pick the color of the stew as well.
What's that beautiful smell? Mom, what's that beautiful smell?
I'm making jollof. That's the beautiful smell.
Are you also making enam?
Jollof with turkey gizzard. Adeɛ na fa, kyɛ sɛ na fa kwara ne hwenum ne kondo. Ane. Yeah. Well, when your picky eater smells something good and she's looking forward to eating it, you know that you did something great after all. So I'm super excited. I just can't wait for this to be ready so she can taste it. And if the verdict from Ivana is good, trust me, it is worth you trying it. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to cover this with some parchment paper to trap some moisture. Make sure my rice cooks perfectly.
Delicious.
Can you smell the aroma?
delicious, da da da, delicious, delicious, da da, delicious, yeah, delicious.
It's done.
What is there?
Gorgeous
What is
jollof.
jollof? Is there?
It's the regular jollof.
What's the word jollof?
Mm-hmm.
Mom, we like a peanut butter jollof.
Peanut butter jollof. I never saw that in the. Well, as it turned out, this jollof tasted way better than peanut butter jollof. However, that taste would have been, and we all enjoyed it. The children laughed, the gizzard, they dug into the jollof and ate. I was so pleased. I made a quick slaw with some shredded cabbage, carrot, and scallions. Added some poppy seed dressing to it. So perfect for the jollof. Well, I hope you try this. Kindly give me a thumbs up and share. And until I come your way next time with something delicious, be loving, be kind, be happy.